Oh boy, award season is here, and I have a question. Are Will Smith jokes still funny, or is it just overkill? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video and welcome to Kitchen Table Talk Live with Spillitboy TV. Listen, like I said, it is award season. The Golden Globes were last night, and listen, I'm not going to do reviews of the whole show. I'm just going to stick to the things that were really, really important to me, and that stuck out. This one was the one. Are these Will Smith jokes still funny, or is it just overkill at this point? Um, I want you to work with me because listen, I'm going to be kind of all over the place. I'm going to be all over the place, so I'm telling you now, okay? And and I want to hear from you all. So get ready to run your fingers and type because I want to see down in the comments what you all have to say. So listen, I'm a little torn here. Now, last night Eddie Murphy got a Golden Globe for the Cecil B. DeMille award. He did his acceptance speech, okay, and he took a blow at Will Smith at the whole. Everybody knows the infamous slap that was heard across the world, okay, just out of nowhere. It literally was out of nowhere. He was basically like you. The Cecil B. DeMille Award is really it's a career long honor and prestigious award for your work as a whole. Okay. And he was going through, and then he hit this part, and I'm like, oh, this is interesting in the speech when he says, I'm going to give you three things if you want to make it in Hollywood. I'm going to give you three pieces of advice. And he said, it's very simple. You just do these three things: pay your taxes, mind your business, and keep Will Smith's wife's name out your fucking mouth. And of course, the crowd just cracks up laughing. They crack up laughing. And everybody was really shocked because, again, it was really out of nowhere. Of course, we all know Eddie Murphy is a comedic timing genius. That's what he does. Okay. So I was like, yes, it was funny because, yes, it caught you off guard. Yes, it was bold, but that's Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy's bold. Eddie Murphy can be crude. Eddie Murphy's never afraid to say anything. That's just Eddie, okay? That's why we love him. But I said, okay, that's cool. And immediately I said, I get it. It was kind of a cheap shot. It was kind of you didn't even have to do it because you had the crowd basically eating out your hand anyway. You just did it. Why? I have no idea. But okay, it was funny. The people thought it was funny. But was it really funny? Or was it kind of cheap? Was it kind of cheap? Was it kind of just easy to just do? Was it kind of just easy to do? That's what I'm saying. Like again, it caught me off guard because I didn't expect it. But then after it was done, it was like, was that really necessary? Like, was it necessary to go slap Will around and Will ain't even nowhere saying nothing or bothering nobody right now? And is it still funny after all this time? Then we got the host, Jerrod Carmichael. Okay. Now he was off the chain all night. He was saying a lot of little stuff that was, off center, and he was hitting people left and right, but that's a good host. And you always wait till the next day to see if you actually got away with it. But he hit it, and he come in out of nowhere and says, while we were on commercial, we actually presented Will Smith with the Rock Hudson Award for the best portrayal of masculinity on television. And then he got like a whole muted kind of reaction. People just like looking, and he's like, "So give it up for Will Smith." So I kind of just looked at that and I just said, "Oh, interesting." Now, two things came to mind with that. I'm like, okay, you already know. Look, I'm a part of the LGBTQIA. You know, the community gets a little bit touchy when you start throwing around little stuff like masculinity and femininity. Child, Lord, please don't come for any of our femininity. No, you got to be very careful with what you're saying. So I'm saying, well, Jerrod, is the LGBTQIA going to kind of side eye you for even going there? Or, you know, again, it put me back to my original question. Is the Will Smith joke stuff still funny, or is it just overkill? And was it really necessary? Was that really necessary, or were you being cheap? And then this is where I said I'm gonna be like kind of all over the place. I I don't even know with Jerrod that coming out, and this might be a little read on Jerrod. Are you really the person to take digs at a person like with Will Smith? Okay, listen, people say all kind of stuff about Will Smith. People have accused Will Smith of being bisexual, of being gay, of being a swinger, all these things. Never any cold hard evidence of any of it. Jerrod, are you really the person to throw a masculinity versus femininity type of kind of gay dig at Will Smith when, sweetheart, you literally just came out last April? You just came out April of 2022. So you haven't even been out gay and proud for one full year. Are you the one to throw that type of shade? See, I told you I was going to be on. Listen, these are my thoughts. We're at the kitchen table. Things that you generally wouldn't say. That's what my kitchen table talk is all about. And it's my kitchen, it's my table, and here we are. So this is the things that were kind of like rolling through my mind as I'm sitting there. And then let's talk about Will real quick, and then I'm gonna get on up out of here. With Will, you left me in a space, Will, with because really and truly, do we really feel sorry for you? Not really. Not really. I mean, everybody wants to go viral. Just be honest. Everybody wants to go viral. I got my behind on here right now. So everybody would love to go viral, but you want to go viral for the right reason, not the wrong reason. And then you want your viral moment to last for a long time when it's something good. But when it's something negative, you kind of wanted to do the internet thing where it just kind of goes away real quick and then something else comes. Well, that's not really happening for Will. I'm going to say you wanted to go viral when you went up there and you smacked Chris. You wanted it to go viral. It was live television. You wanted to be remembered. You basically wanted to make him the most disrespected man in Hollywood. That's what you wanted. You can say whatever you want. You can try to backpedal on it. You wanted Chris to be the most disrespected black man in Hollywood, but it actually turned around and karma bit you in the ass. And at this point, Will Smith, you are truly the most disrespected man, black man in Hollywood. People just take digs at you and nobody even gives a crap, really. Nobody even seems to hold themselves back for coming for you and roasting and gagging you. And it's like, it's just going on and on and on. And it just doesn't seem like it's going away. That's why I told you I'm kind of all over the place. Because really, can you really feel sorry for Will? Because he really did bring this on himself. But as things go, damn, it's going on for a long time. You know what I mean? But your intention is the other thing. Your intention is the other thing. And my whole time being on this planet, honey, I've always heard if you dig a grave for someone, dig two. Dig two. And I think that was this whole thing here is what we seen it right in play. You dug a hole for Chris, and you ended up standing in it. So, okay. Anyway, like I said, those were my feelings that I had going on with that Golden Globe situation. It just kind of is what it is. It, it was a boy moment. The boys were throwing shade. The boys was throwing shade. So listen, drop me some comments. Let me know, what do you all think? And I know, again, if you feel like, James, you are all over the place. I know. You can say that. Just tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. I've given you what my thoughts were after watching the broadcast of the Golden Globes for 2023. Let me know what you all think down in the comments. And hey, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Later, you guys.
And feel like